Adam. I'm a high school science teacher at Health Sciences High, and I do a couple of primary things that really move my students beyond seeing that notes are just something that the teacher gives them into something that students can actually use and then carry on the skills further on into their educational careers. The first element that I use to do this is to give my students a range of contexts in which they see note-taking as a way to receive information, whether it be from speeches, readings, or any sort of input of information. And so one way I do this is to take notes with my students and model how to do that. So for example, we might listen to a speech online, and then I'll compare my notes to the notes that the students have taken, and we can discuss why I wrote certain things down and why they should have written certain things down. And so that way they see it as it's not just me giving them information, it's them using information from anywhere in the world that they might want to get it. From that point, once they've acquired their notes, the next thing I like to teach is how to use them. And so to do that, I often do think alouds and explain when I'm looking at a sheet of notes. I try to synthesize and put together an idea and tell my students how I'm thinking about coming up with meaning from those notes, rather than just disjointed vocabulary or ideas to put them together into a single meaningful phrase. And the last thing I try to teach about note-taking with my students is then how to use them to study, because we all know that in the high school setting, testing is a big part of how to use your notes. And so modeling things like how to use your highlighter to go through to highlight important things, or how to synthesize, again, those smaller ideas day by day into a big, meaningful, conceptual framework from which they can use to really understand content knowledge and build their understanding.